From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Jose Barrios.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And the 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Over to first, and he saved. Benintendi to the plate. First offering misses the mark. When you look at Benintendi, Anderson runs. Ground ball to the right side. Goes to second. Safe there. To first, and he's out. So safe at second, out at first on the attempted double play. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Leori Garcia up to the plate. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. 0-2 now. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Gavin Sheets in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. Garcia off of first with 2 away. And now 2-1. And that's outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that should be extra bases. Garcia coming home. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. That one pushed foul. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Jays nothing. Back now in Toronto. Towing the slab in today's game, Mike Clevenger.
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Here's George Springer.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The wind and the pitch. That strike one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Garcia makes the grab, one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Bo Bichette in the box now as he leaves that one up high. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. The wind to kick the pitch. And that one is inside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And another ball, just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
But when you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that other team down so you guys can get back in the dugout and swing the bats. You've obviously got some hot sticks in the early part of this one.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Grips one to right. And Guerrero is set down. And that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Sebi Zavala. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And fouled off. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Here is Yohan Moncada. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Slap the other way, foul. Zavala on at first, nobody out. That's towards center. Varsho balls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting up, the second baseman, Elvis Andrews.
Here's Elvis Andrus. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Bichette, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the White Sox 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Clevenger back to work. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Going to count 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Chapman on his way to third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire
way. One down. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Appeared as a pinch hitter yesterday. Back in the lineup for this one. That one misses. 1-0. And the righty deals. 2 balls, no strikes to count. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. 2-0. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Whit Merrifield stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Kirk, the runner at third. Bell over at second with one down. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Bounced up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. But no throw, and they'll have runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to.
Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Springer in the box now, takes strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. Tied up here in the early going. Runner on the move. Struck him out looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. They get 2 and draw even again. We head on now to the top of the third. We are tied 2-2. Top half of the third inning, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson. That's in for a strike. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Benintendi.
That's down and in. Benintendi in his 7th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. A swing by Benintendi, driven deep to right, and that one hops the wall. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
That one fouled off. Struck him out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now Leury Garcia. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the 3rd out. The White Sox leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
The shortstop.
Here comes the pitch. On the ground. In time to Vaughn. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. Vladdy, a reigning Gold Glove winner, 24 years old, and he was born in Canada. And the 1-0. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Probably no surprise to you, Boog, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there, too.
Falling behind 2-1. Next pitch is inside, and the count is 3-1. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Guerrero over at first with 1 away. Varsho measures 5 feet 10 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Oh, 0-2 now. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And here is Matt Chapman. He tripled and scored his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gavin Sheets. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1.
One ball, two strikes.
And a ball evens the count. And that one ripped into right. Springer there makes the catch. One up, one down. Andrew Vaughn now. And that's in there for strike one. And a base hit into right.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And next to hit for the Sox, Sevy's, and there he goes. Ground ball right side, sneaks through, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Runners on the corners with one gone. Now, Yoan Moncada. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. The pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Merrifield makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 3-2.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Andrews stands in now, looks at that one inside. Zavala leads off first with two down to the inning. There's the strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slope. Back now into Toronto. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Clevenger back to work. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Digging in, Brandon Bell. Runner at first with no outs here. Up the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Throw to first is in time. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Merrifield up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's outside, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. And there's a ball.